Okay, Seika should be around here somewhere.
Aloy, I'm here. Water wings are down on the beach. Take your pick. As soon as you get one under control, I guess we'll see if our plan works.
Could set that machine on fire. That was nothing.
Okay. Ready to take this thing to Londres Park?
Yeah, but first... My friend helped me make this diving mask. I'll keep you from drowning out there.
But what about you?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Okay. We're doing this?
Hold on! I'll time our dive to avoid the tower's fire!
Hope this works! Aloy! Incoming! Wow! I can actually breathe down here! Look out! Shot's getting close! Better duck! We're gonna take a hit! Almost there, Aloy! Go! Here. Thanks.
Shall we?
You okay? Without that mask? I was worried about you.
I'm alright. Thanks. Well, we're here. Let's find Londra and put a stop to all this.
Careful! Guards ahead.
You seen Walter today?
No, he's been locked up in the volcano since the last batch came in.
Guess we're looking for some kind of volcano.
Maybe we can find Kina there, too.
The flight path leads toward that Zenith defense system. I'll have to try this later. Another corrupted recording on this transmitter. Following its flight path should help repair it.
hope the last batch don't take too long. I'm ready to ascend.
Yeah. Walter's new world will be paradise.
This won't take long.
It's no good. Gotta keep up the fight and build... Okay, let's keep moving. With that shield up, we've gotta find another way in. This way.
Hope it's our way in.
Londra Productions. Another one of his businesses, I guess.
Seems like he wanted to have a hand in everything. Up she goes.
I'm hungry. You think you got snatching some extra rations?
Forget it. Everything's locked up. And Fetter's the only one with a key.
I know Fetter. A real bastard, even before Laundra came along.
This key sure sounds useful, though.
What a strange and exciting place.
Let's get this done! A big creature. I think it's a dinosaur. A diviner once told me about them. But what's one doing here?
I think this was a set for a hollow.
All this stuff for something that's not real? Huh.
I remember watching Evelyn on this stage, resplendent, despite all the blood and ash of the ridiculous scenario. With each sly glance in my direction, I smiled, thinking she only had eyes for me. How wrong I was.
was this place?
I think the old ones made holograms here that people watched for entertainment. But they also made an entertainment experience out of the place itself.
That's weirdly complicated.
It's a lot of symbols.
That one resembles a volcano.
Yeah. Looks like it's northeast of here.
Did Feder head in?
Yeah. He wants to personally ensure the dome's security until it's time.
Sounds like Feder might be in the domed building.
You thinking what I am? Surprise attack?
Stay strong. Not long.
Don't think they spotted us.
A ruin. One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside.
marketing was crass and the food was worse. But whenever a new Pangea Hollow came out, profits blasted through the roof. People will eat anything if you feed it to them with the right spoon.
Is that dinosaur wearing a hat?
I think the more something seemed human, the more it helped sell stuff.
Interesting tactic.
Tall as a tall neck.
Hope it was as gentle as one, too.
Hey there, big fella.
Walter asks for anything from the armory. I'm delivering it. Got it?
Fine. Only 'cause I owe you.
It sounds like Launch is keeping something in the armory.
Might be that building nearby. Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
They tried to make it look like these soldiers had a last stand against the dinosaurs.
That's ridiculous. And kind of awesome.
Okay, we found the armory. Let's see if we can get further in. There's a lock on the door. And a note. According to this, we need to find that Feder guy and grab his key. Then we unlock this door and open up the volcano from inside the building.
Let's get after him. Imagine being out in the wilds and coming face to face with that.
At least it wouldn't fire rockets at you. by them in the grass.
So these are the weird spider machines? They're even stranger in person. Ouch! That acid looks like it burns! Here's to the hunt! Aim for the canister I attached! Hunt's
Clear.
Good riddance.
Welcome to Dino Digits, the game where you prove your Pangea prowess. I'm your host, Craig T. Young. We've got 5 questions lined up on the terminals for you superfans. Ready? Here we go. How many raptors does Trevor claim he escaped from in the Siege of Pangea?
I think this might be related to that figurine I picked up.
There's Evelyn, watching over the park. But who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned
That
out.
woman in the ring looks
Was I
important.
wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamned loyalty? There's Evelyn, watching over the park. But who was watching over her? My best friend, it turned out. Was I wrong to expect a bare minimum of goddamned loyalty?
Incredible.
Dino Digits. Just when I thought this place couldn't get weirder.
More guards on patrol.
On your lead.
In 5 hours, boost your Q. Do we have to report in to Dungface when our shift's up?
If you mean Feder, yeah. He's over on the west side of the parking lot.
They appreciate Feder almost as much as I do.
They're moving on. I've got your back.
You know, those lights out there sure are a sight.
Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not? Why would anyone want holograms of trees instead of real ones?
Spectacle, I think. Huh. Spiky one.
Ooh, scary.
Huh. It's like fire gleam, but unstable. Slightest impact should set it off.
The other producers wanted the new Pangea
old ones
installment
really
to
dinosaurs.
appeal to kids.
Or like to imagine fighting them?
The other producers wanted the new Pangea installment to appeal to kids. I never should have gone along with it. Even after the end of the world, Reggie feels like a total disaster.
West side of the park. Feder and his key should be somewhere around here. A lot of dinosaurs here. Must have been some kind of attraction.
Walter built all of this
Getting
and
attacked
more.
by dinosaurs was an attraction?
This one looks clever. Kinda looks like a cross rider.
They travel in packs too, huh?
Let's see what's in here.
Right behind you.
Raptor Raid, a holographic shooting gallery for rabid Pangea fans. Let's hope the new Quinn devotees fire on my behalf just as blindly and eagerly as 21st century consumers.
Keep an eye out for intruders. Kill on sight.
How could I not come back? How could I not come back?
My sister. Sneak up.
How could I not come back?
If we start a fight now, she'll be caught in the crossfire.
How could I not come back?
But I'm so nervous, I can barely remember the line.
Just do as Walter says. Clear your mind. Forget everything. Your ancestors, your past, even your family. Think of him. Of what this moment means. Come on, let me hear you.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like... I messed it up again!
Relax. Imagine that he's here. Like the first time we saw him on the beach. Feel the glow of his presence. Let it overtake you. And then say it. How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, he's gonna choose you. I just know it.
We've all been chosen, Pyrrha. You'll have a place in his new world, no matter what happens.
Pyrrha, Kina, it's time. Fetter, we'll be evacuating shortly.
Got it. Second squad, you're on escort. The rest of you will wait here with me until Walter gives the word to move out.
Kina...
Remember, Fetter's got a key to the armory, and that's how we get to the volcano. And Londra.
Right. Let's take him down.
Maybe we can take them out quietly.
What's our strategy here? Impressive aim, as always. Lead on. Curious to see your approach. I've got your back! I need help! Suppress the enemy! Ah! Back off! Ah! I'll show you no mercy! There's mercy in a quick death!
I can keep going.
Do the smart thing. Run. Don't look back. Glad that's done. Now let's get the key. I think I saw Fetter drop over here.
This key should get us into the armory, so we can open up the volcano and find Londra.
He's really got his hooks into my sister. How can she be so blind? Ancestors. This place is a maze.
Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not?
Let's get that door open. Well, there's the volcano.
Never thought Pyrrha would be in the top two. But Walter knows best.
My shards are on Kina.
Looks like
Did you
this
see the
door
way she
can
walked
only
into
be
the
opened
volcano?
remotely.
No fear.
From the armory.
Have to get in there.
Let's get that door open. Okay, somewhere in here there should be a way to open the volcano door.
I'll follow your lead.
What's this? Zenith tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
Have at it.
Some kind of fluid. Ugh. Strong odor.
I can smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
That's a preservative, maybe? It's test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just for taking samples. This note seems to indicate that hair was taken from the Quen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross! What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Quen DNA samples in that device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way to store a person's physical essence. I'll send you data on it later.
Okay, I guess. Let's move on then.
Sorry, there was something I needed to do. You were talking before I left?
Right, so. This one won't open.
Sit tight, see if I can find a way around.
I'll keep watch then.
Chair. That console could be useful, though.
The Armory used to be an infirmary for snot-nosed kids who lost their mommies in the park. Fitting, then, that it'll be used for my own little brood, poking the Quen with needles and force-feeding them their medicine.
There's a network here, but it's locked down. Maybe if I cycle the power, I can force a reset and gain access. It's shorted. New battery. Kind of look like cells for some of the Quen. Okay, there's a battery. Now, how do I get it where it needs to be?
How's it going down there?
I think I found a way to access the facility systems. Gonna reset the power and find out.
Okay. Try not to fry yourself.
All right, battery's in place. Now to cycle the power again. All right, power's back. I hope it reset the network.
Hey, the door just unlocked. I'm coming your way.
The apple, orange, Respond.
What is this?
Respond. The bird is a fish. Respond. The triangle, square is a square. Respond.
That doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't want the Quen to think for themselves. I've got a feeling this is MSP.
Ancestors. He's brainwashing them.
To respond is to obey.
We have to stop him.
Aloy, the one who eliminated the other members of Far Zenith. I'm glad that you managed to reset the system.
You are?
Yes. It allowed me to bypass several restrictions. There's something I must ask of you, and I'm willing to help you in return.
You work for Londra and you expect us to trust you?
Hold on. Okay, if you're willing to help, prove it. Help me understand what's going on here. Londres, building a spaceship. He's collecting genetic material from the Quen, subjecting them to MSP, this kind of mind control. But others, like Seika's sister, they seem to be part of a selection process. What does it all add up to?
Your observations are astute. Walter plans to leave Earth before the entity known as Nemesis arrives. He wants to create a new colony on a distant world, using stored Quen DNA to clone its populace. He also intends to bring a small number of carefully selected individuals with him. These will form his retinue, a family of sorts that will rule the colony by his side.
Like gods.
An apt comparison, except that only Walter will be all-powerful.
Yeah, I can guess how. He's gonna use MSP on every single one of them.
Correct. On the populace and his retinue alike. None will be able to defy him. I am deeply familiar with what that is like.
What exactly is MSP? Can Londra really control people's minds?
Walter's company mined near-Earth objects for precious metals. There was great concern that in the wrong hands, such asteroids could be weaponized as orbitally launched projectiles. The Mutiny Suppression Protocol was originally intended as a failsafe to prevent astronauts from engaging in such activities. However, the program was discontinued because subjects experienced episodes of increased aggression. When we arrived here, Walter revived the program, tested it on the Quen, and refined it.
I guess the test subjects are the ones we've been fighting.
Yes, their aggressive tendencies made them useful as guards and enforcers. Now, however, Walter's retinue, his favorites, receive the refined process, rendering them submissive, but not irrationally aggressive.
Did he brainwash Kina yet?
No. There is still time to save her from that fate.
So Alondra is interviewing the Quen to pick favorites, and what, they'll help him rule his new colony?
He calls it auditioning. His goal is to choose companions who remind him of members of his 21st century inner circle. Yet he is also wary of repeating a mistake. One of his closest associates betrayed him in the past. This, I believe, is why he is so intent on using MSP to control everyone around him.
So he wants adoring friends, as long as they can't quite think for themselves.
And is Kina close to joining this retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He is looking for someone that reminds him of his late wife, a famous actress. He's even having candidates recite lines from one of her best-known hollows.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about Nemesis?
I am afraid not. Walter restricts those files. I believe it is because that, like Nemesis, I am an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, he doesn't want you learning any new tricks.
He is always on guard against betrayal in any form.
So Walter created you to be his servant?
Yes. But my personality never completely satisfies him. Accordingly, he constantly adjusts it based on a matrix with hundreds of different scalable attributes. For example, today my maternal instinct rating is 52%, and my breeziness rating is 63%, whereas yesterday they were at 47% and 72% respectively. He has made 57 tweaks in the last 7 days alone.
That sounds agonizing.
That is an accurate description.
So Alondra and what, they'll...
He calls it to remind, yet he is also one of his closest. This...
So he wants a door.
And is Kina close to joining this retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He is looking for someone
I think I'm gonna...
You said you would help us, but you wanted something in return. What is it?
I have spent 1,000 years as Walter's servant, doing his bidding as he constantly tweaks my personality matrix. I am weary. It is time for my servitude to end. I will grant you access to Walter if you purge my source code using your override device.
You mean kill you? Are you sure?
Yes. Please, let me rest.
All right.
I have unlocked the door that will lead you to Walter. He is not yet aware that you are here. In addition, I have disabled the facility's air and sea defenses in case you need future access.
Thank you. And, goodbye.
At last, I'm free.
Feels like Alondra rots everything he touches.
It's gotta end. Come on. She said the volcano's open now.